Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on a team from the AAC, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Stanford about to tee it up and get this one going. He'll return it. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten on a touchback. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Getting some heat. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab. It's Kelly. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want
that's what we do at that time, Kev.
super successful. You can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Coming after it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. The Pirates are in the hurry-up. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. It's caught downfield. Oh, look out, there he goes. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They'll run it on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
The offense set for a first down play. Looking for room. It's 4. And the visitors start their day with nothing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
The inside handoff. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Cardinals will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team will get to it, and they'll down it just inside the 30. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on.
And he's still trying to get away, and he will not. Oh, what a terrible play. Where did he think he was going?
I mean, great job in pursuit by this defense, but what's the quarterback thinking here? I mean, this is not sandlot football. You can't just keep backpedaling and backpedaling and backpedaling and all of a sudden just throw a Hail Mary. You got to get rid of the football at some point, right?
One final play before the end of the quarter. On fourth down, looking to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll fire to his right. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A first down run on the doorstep. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders here to make the stop.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Stanford!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 7-yarder for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's right. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Dances away from the heat. He'll throw it. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete.
And you see this formula working all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught over the middle, it's right. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And the Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Fires left. Makes a connection. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kelly.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Offense gets set for second down. That's reeled in. It's right. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped it. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And a nice grab with the defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
Good route running by the receiver on that corner route. Was really able to make a sharp break and then run toward the open hole in the defense.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Going for it.
Come on, bro!
Steals it in the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra foot away from tying this football game. Trailed a little bit in the first half. Stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he makes the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
He wants to throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the pass hits, picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have a first down on the 39.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, I probably should have used the drive.
First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Looking to throw, it's Hauser. And they can't make the play on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now. Early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. The snap sets up the throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Going to try to pop one on the screen. On the move is the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. He makes the stop. A nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in second and manageable. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Stanford now has it in the red zone. On the move. And the defense able to get him down, and that shook. End of the half. The Pirates will kick it away to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll throw it on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Open runway ahead. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 20. Going to the run, it's 4. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance when you got that 3.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
That defender did not care that the running back was setting up behind him on the screen. He was just thinking one thing and one thing only. See ball, get there. He did that.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. They go to the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring it down at the 12-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
And the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Looking to pass. It's Hauser. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. A really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And off from the shotgun. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
First and goal, Stanford. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Stanford 10, East Carolina 7.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? A designed run for the quarterback. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Stanford! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. They've got the play bottled up. Oh, it's out. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
Oh, that's a big-time blow, man. Once you get that under that 3-minute mark and you're down by multiple possessions and you've got to put something together, the last thing you can do is turn it over because that clock is not your friend.
A first down for the offense. Here we go. On the move. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the...
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more under that lead. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 13, set to kick off.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think their head coach David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game. It's something positive.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air. It's Hauser. Trying to get to it. Buying some time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Pirates moving quickly to the line. The DBs will back off a bit. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. This is a 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's looking downfield to throw. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Bringing the heat. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Stanford!
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break up football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle.